What's going on, everyone? It's MotoMiracle. In today's video, we're going to talk about how the Harley-Davidson Sport Glide can be a beginner bike. Anyways, let's quit the intro and let's check out this video. 100, got 100, baby. Oh, man. Oh, man, so good. What's good, y'all? If you're new to my channel, I'm just traumatic brain injury survivor with a second chance at life. I want to share my journey too through my eyes. But yeah, here's the Harley-Davidson Sport Glide. Gorgeous, gorgeous bike. 1750 cc's, 6 gears. It's got cruise control. Oh, you hear that, baby? Woo! Bassani exhaust. So today we're going to talk about if the Harley-Davidson Sport Glide can be a beginner bike. Alright, so let's get on the bike. It is nice, warm outside today. I got my MotoMiracle hoodie on. Definitely go on. I'll put a link down in the description for my merchandise. Please go check it out. And we're going to talk about if the Sport Glide is a beginner bike. And before I say anything, I already know y'all. I'm going to give you all the answer right away, and I'll explain why. It's actually very windy today, so I'm going to try to speed up once we go into the farmland to show y'all, the power and everything on it. But depending on the speed, if the wind's hitting sideways, I'm not going to go that fast. We'll see how it goes. We're going to talk about if the Sport Glide can be a beginner bike. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, the answer is yes and no. A lot of people might say no, it's not a beginner bike because all that power is 1750 cc's. It's at 700 average. It's about 700 pounds. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, it's really about the slow maneuvering that you got to worry about. So if you get on the bike for the first time, slow maneuvers, you know what I'm saying, go into an open parking lot, do slow maneuvers, especially if you're riding 2 up. The reason that, first thing that I'm always going to say, what I want you to do is go take that MSF course, right? Wherever you are, whatever state you're in, whatever country you're in, take that MSF course or whatever they have, because that right there is going to be a huge indication, because they give you about, I think the bike, like my bike was a 250cc, it's a Honda Rebel, and honestly, if you can't handle that bike with a 250, there is no way you can deal with this 1750, 6 gears and everything. But like I said, if you easily do this 250 easily while you're at the course, do the figure eights and everything, then definitely next thing I can recommend is, it's 67 degrees outside, nice and warm, but it is, but that wind is a bit nipply, you know what I'm saying? But so oh my, that wind almost took me out. If you pass the course, flying colors, and you're like, man, this bike is definitely not enough power for me, I highly recommend to go to any Harley-Davidson dealership. So the reason I said start off with like a Nightster, an Iron 883, or even start off with those 2 bikes, and then if you're like, okay, this is my limit, like I'm a little iffy for the power on this, I can't whatever, then right there, that's the limit right there. And then if the 883 is like, oh my god, that's nothing, like I can deal with this, I'm gonna get bored off this bike really quick, then next go to the 1200. And then on the 1200, it's like, because that's definitely gotten a lot of power. Some people can stand at 1200 forever, you know what I'm saying? And if you feel comfortable, then yeah, it's good, that's your bike. But if you're still like, man, I need more power, it's still boring, and you're, go, like I said, go to open parking lot, juice the figure eight, see what you figure out, see if it's comfortable. Ooh, twisties. Technically, you should be practicing no matter what, even if you do, no matter what bike you have, you should always practice every few months to make sure with the figure eight, stuff like that, because slow maneuvering is definitely the hardest part on a motorcycle, Let's speed up right here. Oh my god. Oh my, the wind's hitting me. 100, got 100, baby. Oh yes sir, yes sir. This bike can go to 100 so quick, baby. Oh, and it cuts like butter. It doesn't, no wobbling or anything. The reason I wobble a little is because I hit right in the middle. I went to the middle line, I went to the yellow dotted lines. If the 1200 is very comfortable and you're like, yeah, I definitely need more, then test out the Sport Glide. And if then, and you're like, oh wow, I can deal with this Sport Glide, then that's great. That's literally that, like that's what I'm saying is, anyone, honestly, anyone can ride any bike as a beginner bike. It's literally about your confidence and it's about like your skills. You know, everyone has different skill levels. You know, some people start lower where they, like her two wheels, she started on a slower bike. There's nothing wrong with that, and look at her now, she's on a big bagger, you know, she's on a road glide. So that's what I'm saying, is it's all about confidence is the hugest thing on the motorcycle. But even if you're confident, you just might not have the skills yet, and that's nothing wrong about it. Start off with a smaller bike, and when you feel comfortable, you trade it in and you get in the bigger bike. You know, that's what a lot of people do. I'm gonna tell you from the beginning, this is my beginner bike. So I'm telling you, it is possible. You know, the first thing I did on the at the dealership in Hartford is there's a little roundabout, a little slow maneuvering, you know what I'm saying? And then after that, it went straight onto the highway, and some people are like, oh my gosh, the highway's horrible. The thing is, the highway is actually the easiest part on a Harley. Just catch up as much as you want. Oh, she's a little twerky though. She's a very twerky girl. She's got a lot of torque. So that's what I'm saying, is definitely, if you get the bike for the first, this is where also, if you're like, okay, I want Sport Glide as the first bike, and what I'm telling y'all, then for the Sport Glide, you have to watch out, because it's a torquey girl. She's torquey, she's powerful, and she's very heavy, and so slow maneuvering, you know what I'm saying? Brake check all the time, see what's going on in case you have to slam on the brakes, check that, because you will go down. What I'm going to tell y'all a million times, confidence, and never giving up. You know what I'm saying? So who cares that you start off with a 250? Who cares? Because you know what, you keep building your confidence, and then you could be on this baby, you know, or it could be on something bigger. You could be on a Hayabusa, you could be on a road glide, whatever you want, you know. But like I said, things like this, like, I mean, if you're going too fast, you have too much torque, you're gonna go straight into the woods, you know. So you have to know your limits and everything. Always know your limits. That's why I say it's probably isn't a good for a sport beginner starter bike, is basically because the fact, and I will do a video about what a beginner starter bike is more, you know. But basically the reason I say that is because it's more about the power, the weight, and, you know, stuff like that. But if you do choose to get the bike, the thing is, I highly recommend stay in low RPMs. Stay at 2,500 for a few hundred miles until you feel comfortable, especially in slow maneuver skills. And then go to 2,800 RPMs, and then 3,000, and on and on and on. Don't start whiskey. Like, you see this girl? You see that? Do you see that? Like, I'm barely, that's a third of throttle, and that thing, you can whiskey throttle that thing, then you're flipping your bike and you're done, you know. So that's why I say it shouldn't be a beginner bike, is because all of that. I mean, I've seen a girl, she was about 5 feet, and she started off with a road glide, started off. You know, I mean, so anything can happen, you know. Start at 2,500 and stay in slow RPMs 2,500 until you feel comfortable in slow maneuvering skills, you know, figure eights and stuff like that. And then like riding around in the parking lot. After 3,000, it's easy. You just kind of hit the throttle and you get all sexy up feeling, you know. You get all the good feelings. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna turn around over here at John Brown Coffee. If you haven't been here, I think it's in Cockeysville, Maryland. Go over here, John Brown Coffee, amazing coffee. And then the butcher general store right here is a amazing butchery. You know, they got like aged meat and all that good stuff. We're gonna go back and turn the other way because I'm gonna speed up a little to show y'all the power of this baby. All right, let's go turn right. Oh, watch out for the debris and take off. I was gonna keep going, but the wind the wind literally went from the bottom. The wind's coming from the side. That's exactly what I was worried about when I hit the farmland. Exactly what I was worried about, because the wind kind of got me. And the thing is, the Sport Glide is really good in the wind, but when it hits any bike, it hits in the side, it's a little bit sketchy, really sketchy. So you don't want to go too fast, you know. I still could have gone to 100. Oh, poor dear. I still could have gone, you know, 100, 120 easily, but I'd rather, like I said, ride safe, you know. Like I said, did not feel comfortable, so don't do something that you do not feel comfortable with, you know. But the reason, okay, now the reason I say you should have the Sport Glide as a beginner bike is because of the fact of what I'm saying right now. It's all about confidence. If you're confident and you have this set, and in your mind you already have these set skills, if you did amazing at the MSF course and tried everything out at the Harley dealership, then yeah, you got this. You can do it. Like I said, this is my beginner bike. This is my starter bike, you know. I don't think I hit over 3,000 for a few hundred miles, and then I don't think I hit 4,000 for a while, you know, just because I said why I didn't feel comfortable, you know. And then also when I was riding 2-up, when you ride 2-up, that's totally different. Do not ride 2-up on this baby literally until you ride at least 500 miles. And then once you ride 500 miles on this bike and you feel comfortable, then you can go ride 2-up. And when you go ride 2-up with your old lady, or if maybe you're the one that's your old lady's the one that's riding 2-up, is the one riding, and you're in the back seat, you know what I'm saying? When you do that, once again, open parking lot, figure 8s, you know, ride around the parking lot until y'all feel comfortable. Once you feel comfortable, then you go on the roads, because the roads and the slow maneuvers, that's where you have to watch out. Confidence is your best friend, and just like I said, don't give up. Don't tell anyone that you cannot ride this bike because you're too small, because you're not smart. Don't listen to anyone. Believe in yourself. Always believe in yourself, okay? Because you can do anything you can. It's all about positivity and never giving up, like my motto is, you know. You can do anything in your mind as long as your mind is set to it, you know. So like I said, when I got this bike, I was afraid to ride it. I rode the 1200 and I was like, I need something bigger, but I saw how big this bike was, the Sport Glide, and I was afraid, you know. But that's because people were saying I couldn't do it. They said, you can't do it, you had 10 brain surgeries, you can't do any of it, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, no way. Miss Miracle's like, listen, MotoMiracle, you can do it. Look what you've gone through 10 brain surgeries, you've gone through this and that. Don't let anyone put you down. Look what you can do. So I test rode that bike at O'Toole's in Sullivan County, maybe, but it's in New York. And so shout out to O'Toole's right there, great dealership there too. But yeah, definitely, like I said, I test rode that bike, and oh my gosh, I got 6 to midnight, baby. Boing! You know what I'm saying? Like, I fell in love. I got the bug right there. It was just, man, I never want to let go of this bike. Me and Miracle, she's 5'10 and a half, I'm 6'1", and we ride everywhere and we are comfortable. You got my Saddlemen seat, you got the Memphis Shades Road Warrior fairing, you know, we got all that. Got the Bassani exhaust to kick off a little so people can hear us too. So like I said, it's all about confidence. You can do whatever your mind is set on, you know what I'm saying? Don't let anyone put you down, no one, you know. So like I said, if you want that Sport Glide, go for it. You want that Road Glide, go test it out. Never bite more than you can chew. Is that the saying? Never bite more than you can chew. Yeah, that's a saying I want. Anything is possible. Like I said, I've seen younger girls, smaller guys on these big old baggers and the big Hayabusas, fast bikes, and first bikes, you know, starter bikes, beginner bikes. So anything's possible. If someone puts you down, tell them to go talk to me. I said, I'll tell them who's boss, you know what I'm saying? Never let anyone go, But yeah, so if anyone ever puts you down, message me, DM me on Instagram, DM me on, message me on one of these videos. Anything is possible, because look what I've been through. 10 brain surgeries, had to learn how to walk and talk, was not supposed to live, and look where I am, baby. Oh man, if you're watching my videos and you're subscribing, which please like, comment, and subscribe. Please press that bell icon. The more love I get in this channel, I can start making better money on YouTube, and with that money, I can make it pay forward. And then people that don't have that strength, that, you know, that positivity, that has been through brain surgery, been through hell and back, had cancer, and wants to fight, MotoMiracle is here for y'all. I want to show y'all anything's possible. You can fight and conquer everything, baby. Oh man, I'm serious. That's what I want though. So the Sport Glide, it can and it cannot be a beginner bike, but it's literally all depending on your confidence and your maneuver, and then like this, your mindset, and then the skills that you already have. Some people are born with just better motorcycle skills, and some have to practice. Like I said, check out her 2 wheels. She did not start off that great. I think she failed her MSF course, you know. So anything's possible, you know, like, and then look at her now. So everything's possible. Just don't give up, y'all. Don't give up. So I hope that's a good answer for y'all. Basically, it's like, is the Sport Glide, can the Sport Glide be a beginner bike? And like I said, hopefully that's your answer. Hopefully that, oh jeez, I don't know what that happened. I went down, dropped the gear too much. I dropped one gear too low. Talking and riding and paying attention to the road. It's kind of hectic. Hopefully that's enough information that you need. If you don't, if there's any other questions y'all need, comment down below. I'm here for y'all. You know, DM me and everything. Facebook, Instagram. Facebook I don't answer look at all the time. So Instagram and even on TikTok, answer on my TikTok. I'll shake my. I haven't shaken my butt for a while, but I do shake my butt very often. So I've started doing my butt shaking videos. Oh man, I'm gonna go here. Little Georgia. We on the grind in Georgia all the time. It ain't nothing on my mind but Georgia. Scared her. I'm here to help y'all, and like I said, y'all are my family. Like, if you subscribe to my channel, you are my family, because I'm telling y'all things that I don't tell certain people either. Like, you know, so I talked more to y'all than I do I talk to everyone, but I'm saying, like, talking to y'all is like it's so easy talking to y'all. Like, I love talking to y'all, which I love. Go over here, down here, Reister's daughter. She's a cute girl. Nah, it's a coffee shop, a local coffee shop. Definitely go check it out down there. Anyways, though, this is gonna be the end of the video, though. I hope this helped your decision if you think you can ride a Sport Glide as a beginner bike. Anyways, but anyways, this is the end of the video. So if you like this video, then please press that like button. If you want to show some love for this channel, then please press that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed, and please press that bell icon if you want future notifications. Until next time, y'all, ride safe, spread those positive vibes, never give up. It's MotoMiracle, and I'm out of here.